Well done, lads. You did well with the Summers case. But we have a problem. The examiner received a new letter today.
Do you mind if I take a look, Ray?
Go right ahead. They've both been rinsed in gasoline like the previous letters, so I can't lift a print.
Hello everybody, it's Redbeard Anubis and welcome back to LA Noire. Today we are doing the Quarter Moon Murders. Alright, so let's go ahead. Check this out.
To suffer woes, which hope thinks infinite. To forgive wrongs darker than death or night. Another snippet from the Shelley poem. No one else but the killer knew about this message. If the note is from the Dahlia maniac, he definitely also killed Teresa Terrell.
Mal and I agree.
But where does that leave us? If this is the Dahlia killer, and he is responsible for the Tarrelson murder, not to mention the Muller
Hang
case.
on a moment, Skipper.
Let me finish, Rusty. We have 5 birds in hand and none in the bush. The department will not survive a scandal if we have to let them all go without catching a fiend first. Your careers will be over for a start, gentlemen.
Looking in wonder.
Ah, fuck it.
While yet
I
the
knew this
news
run was too
appealed
good to be
along,
true.
I hid myself within a fountain in a public square.
You like that stuff? What is it supposed to mean?
It's supposed to... Forget what it's supposed to... What does he want it
Where are
to...
you going with this, Cole?
He's obviously taunting us. He believes he's far more intelligent than we are.
Okay, it's some kind of story, right? A guy that God hates, chains him up.
It's an allegory, Rusty.
A what? Story with 2 meanings. A symbolic meaning. But that's what he wants us to think.
Could he be using it literally? Within a fountain in a public square? Could it be that easy?
Can somebody tell me what the fuck is going on?
The fountain in Pershing Square. Come on, we have a clue. Captain? Thanks, Ray.
Be careful, Phelps. This is his game you're playing now.
Alrighty. Let's figure out what the deal is.
You look like you were a big pain in the neck. Now I have a much lower opinion of you. It's him, the cop from the newspapers. Oh, just you wait.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round. I think we bust
You
in
know the
there and
way.
find the
You can
guy.
drive.
All those cases, Rusty. What have I been telling you all along?
We gotta get this guy.
I know. Enough women have died.
Yeah, and it's our asses on the line too, Phelps. You heard what the captain said. The department is not gonna take responsibility for all those bad convictions.
Success is a double-edged sword.
Let's just get this sick pervert and have it done with.
Rather you than me, Phelps. You know the local hobos use that as a latrine.
There is a cave, all overgrown with trailing, odorous plants which curtain out the day. Where next? Elizabeth Short, Betty Short, Black Dahlia.
Elizabeth Short's social security card.
Jesus Christ.
That's not all. There's another stanza from Shelley.
Can you work it out? You got a city map? See if he can work out where he's taking us. I don't like this freak leading us around by the nose.
Alright, let's take a look at the map. Alright. We just need to go to a destination here. Let's see here. I'm gonna go there.
Road has socks in it.
It's all the way on the other side of the city. I don't know if I want to drive all the way there. Okay, all those are hidden vehicles. Let's go there first.
Him. It's really him, the fuck who killed the Dahlia. Can you believe this? He's leading us.
It's his game, Rusty. He may want someone to catch him, but he's extremely dangerous. I doubt if he will give up easily.
Suits me down to the fucking ground. We clip this fuck and we get citation. What a day to be a cop. That pencil-pushing Parker won't be able to shove me aside after this.
Alright, I don't think I'm in the right place. We're going to go ahead and drive around to the landmark locations and see if we can find out where they want us to go. We'll cut back when we get to the right one. Alright, we pulled up to the Hall of Records and this started, so I'm assuming we're at the right location.
Can I help you, sir?
Detectives, LAPD. This is very important, sir. How do we get to the top of the chandelier?
You what?
Have a little faith, pal. We're in a real hurry.
Head up to the top floor. There's an access panel and a ladder in the maintenance room.
Hidden shields. Okay. I didn't know those were a thing. Hackshaw. What's the hackshaw? Sure.
Rehab is the thing.
Let's go.
I'm going out there, Rusty.
Better you than me.
Wow. Okay, I gotta be a little more cautious. Oh, I figured it out.
Deirdre Muller's missing watch. From the temple's high of man's ear and eye, roofed over sculptures and poesy. Where have I seen that?
Jesus Christ, hold it off that goddamn thing. Find a rope, Rusty. There isn't time. Get in between that thing from side to side. Get it over the edge, then jump for it. Sweet. Come on, come on. It's gonna go any second. Swing that goddamn thing and jump for it.
This thing really plays like a movie.
That was too close.
Yeah, well, the higher you climb, the further you fall.
Let's get out of here.
Another Dahlia clue?
No, a yellow gold wristwatch.
From Older Dame.
Yes, and a scrap of the poem.
Another location.
If I can work it out.
Alright, we need to decipher the third location, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. Alright, after a little bit of searching, we're now arrived at the LA Public Library.
I'm pulling rank here, Cole. I'm not hauling myself up there. Go get him, Tiger.
You'd slow me down anyway, old timer.
This is an interesting case. Just because it's not the typical. It's more of an quote-unquote action-oriented. I feel like I should join the circuit after this one. Figured out the balance thing now.
Sometimes a step backwards is a step in the right direction.
Well, looky here.
Our Lady of Guadalupe, ripped from Antonia's necklace. Round which death laughed, sepulchred emblems of dead destruction, ruin within ruin. So this is a treasure hunt.
Weird.
What is it this time?
The religious medal from the Maldonado case.
The Dahlia, Moeller, Maldonado. When this gets out,
We still have to find the guy, Rusty.
another poem. Well, you must have some idea, right? Come on, Phelps. We're on a roll here. Don't let me down.
It's funny that it says we when I'm doing all the sleuthing to find out locations and the time it's taking to get to said locations.
You're a real asshole, you know that?
Anyway, alright, you guys know the drill. We'll be back once I figure out where we're going. Westlake Tar Pits.
These are my best shoes, Phelps. I'll leave you to it.
Very funny.
Nice outfit.
Whoa! Get a move on, Cole. Those boards are sinking. You want to end up like the other fossils? Anyway, stakes around, Phelps. Can you see it through the tar?
Easy.
How you doing out there?
I'd be doing better if you were the one trying to get across this thing.
Follow the path.
Steady. Whoa!
You don't want to fall in now, Phelps.
That's at the forefront of my thinking.
I think I got it.
One of Teresa Terreldson's shoes. sphere which is as many thousand spheres. Okay, where to now?
Following the trail.
What is it?
An open-toed white shoe, and another stanza from a poem.
Oh, I really thought that hobo bum did the Terrelson broad.
Confessions from the insane aren't the most credible evidence, Rusty.
Is this thing over?
It's all part of his power over us, making us run round all over the city for the crumbs he's leaving us.
So if we keep this up, we can find the guy?
Alright, we gotta decipher the next excerpt. Man, how many more do we have to do? We're gonna get back in the car and try to do that. Alright, I'm gonna look at the map real quick. I think there was one location right close to us, which I'd be a fool not to check that out first. Oh my gosh, that's it. Wow. Okay, we're gonna head there and yeah. See you guys when we get there.
Well, this guy looks out for women in bars who've had too much to drink.
Who are emotionally disturbed.
Need a shoulder to cry on, he plies them with booze.
Probably offers them a lift home.
Then beats their brains out and strangles them. Could be any schmo hanging out in the bar.
No, not anyone. He displays the bodies, leaves us messages. For all the violence, it's very controlled behavior.
Alright, here we are. Very short drive. A freaking hedge maze.
On it goes. What do you think will reach the end of this thing?
I don't know, Rusty, but I'm running.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an oxymoron for you.
You ever been in here, Gato?
No. I have no intention of going in. I heard that thing's tricky. I'm gonna wait here and have a quiet smoke. Think about hidden meetings.
Sure you are. Dead end. Like a rat in a maze. Oh wow, okay, that wasn't that bad.
Once belonging to Celine Axford Henry. Thrones, altars, judgment seats, and prisons. No, it couldn't be.
See? That was easy.
I found Celine Henry's ring.
How far does this thing go? How did we not catch this nut job?
It said head to the innocent set. So that means we've already discovered that location.
Hey, there's such a thing as soap, you know.
Okay, where is he? It must be a location I've already discovered. There it is. So basically, it's a straight shot down 9th Street to Francisco Street. Got it. Alright. Alright, guys, we're going to get there, and then once we do, yeah, we'll be back. Waiting for old Rusty to get in the car, like always. Such a lazy partner.
He's leaving us this trail of evidence. Why?
Vanity. He wants to see if there's anyone out there smart enough to catch him.
He leaves us evidence, but every location is a trap.
He's testing us, physically and mentally, to see whether we are worthy of him.
The Titan guy, who had the stoush with God.
Very good. You thinking about reading some Shelley?
All that egghead stuff? I'm sticking to the funny papers and the forum guy. You sleep better at night.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
Oops.
There's a throne up there. Sounds like the model's getting to it.
We're already here.
Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Paul. I'll get you off of there. Jesus, now look what you did. Hang on, Paul. I'll get you off of there.
You gotta make it to the next platform. Get that thing as close as you can.
Jeez. Okay, so it's the ladders.
Typewriter ring. Evelyn Summers. Place he calls home. End of the line. No, 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 no! Come on!
I thought the whole thing was gonna come crashing down on him.
I thought so too. He murdered Evelyn Summers, Rusty. The last trophy was her ring.
You find another piece of the poem?
Yes. The last piece.
You sure, Cole?
Let's find out.
Alright, time to decipher the 7th excerpt. Alright, we have found it. It's nice to know when you're right just by
Might see this as
popping
a
out.
cry for help.
God's sake, Phelps. I'm not trying to justify this.
Hear me out, Rusty. This guy has been successfully slaughtering women in this town for half a year, maybe longer. He researches who he can, and then plants evidence so that we always have someone to go at. If he hadn't sent the letters in the poem, he could have gone on forever. We would have been none the wiser. We would have 4 executed men on our conscience and have been happy about it. Why else is he doing this?
You're the new face of the department, Phelps. A modern cop tries to understand why the perv does what he does. Me? I just drop the hammer down on low lives. Friends are road you don't worry about what he's feeling. You just grind it on the pavement.
We're almost there. Some weird happenings have been going on here in LA.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
Reminds me of my days as an altar boy.
There's a light coming from the house.
Nothing hasty, gentlemen. Keep your hands where I can see them, or I'll be forced to redecorate the stucco with your entrails.
We're from the LAPD, sir. I'm gonna tell you only once to lower your weapon.
The LAPD, you say? Is it really possible you could have found me after all this time? How interesting.
Put down the gun, shitbird. Last warning.
This boorish ignoramus could never have found me. It was you, wasn't it? Do you remember me, detective?
The temp bartender.
Yes, you found me. You know what I'm capable of, and yet you walk in here like lambs dressed for the slaughter.
We'll see about that. Where did he go?
Down the tunnel?
We can't let the son of a bitch get away.
The house, Rusty. There must be another entrance into the house.
LAPD, give yourself up.
We're going down there.
I'll go. Call for backup and keep an eye out above ground and see where this thing comes out. Don't let me down, Rusty.
You're an interesting man, Detective. Why the police force? You're out of
Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
Do I get a sense you're looking for personal redemption? Do you think we have something in common?
Surrender now, or I will use deadly.
Are you acquainted with slaughter?
This thing has come to an end. You know that.
Are you comfortable out of the light, officer? Are you comfortable?
You're exactly what I expected. We were looking for a low achiever. Reinforcements are on the way. Cease and desist.
That's a headshot. Got him.
Where's the press, Cap? I think Phelps and I should get a medal for this. This has got to be the case of the year, right? The case of the century when you think about it.
Are you finished?
Yes, Skipper.
Good. Because there won't be any press briefings or commendations.
What are you talking about? We got the werewolf, the guy who killed the Dahlia, killed all the other broads.
You got no one. Mason was a ghost.
Can you at least tell us why, Captain?
Mason is the half-brother of one of the most highly elected officials in this country.
How high?
Beyond the moon for mere mortals like us, Rusty. There'll be no more mention of him. The city owes you both. But there'll be no mileage in ever bringing this up again.
What's going to happen to the suspects in the cases, Captain? I won't be a part of that.
A bit of missing evidence at the grand jury. A procedural error here, a mistake there. They'll all be quietly let go. The DA knows how we'll have to play it.
That's it?
I'm afraid it is. And I have some news for you, Phelps. No more rooting around in the entrails of cadavers and corpses for you. The head of Vice has asked the chief for you. I'm reluctant to see you go to the glory boards of advice, but my hands are tied. Go home to that lovely wife of yours. Celebrate your promotion.
Wow. Wow. Crazy. All right, there it is. We got promoted to the Vice Desk, so the Vice Desk is next. I'm not sure how many cases are there. I know the homicide was long. Yeah, we'll go to the Vice Desk and see what can happen next. Thank you very much for watching, and of course, we shall see you on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful, wonderful evening.